everybody, and welcome to All Levels Jazz. So I want to take a second and finish my soda, but also tell you about how amazing the album is that the song that we'll be dancing to tonight came off of. So Michael Gamble is a musician and dancer and dance organizer and pretty much just kind of all around cool dude. Lives down in Asheville, North Carolina. And he put together 2 EPs with, band members who actually live all over, remotely during the pandemic. And a lot of people have done these remote albums, and they're, it's pretty good, right? Where somebody records, a part, and someone else listens to that part, and they record their part. So him being him took it a step further. And basically anything where someone needed to be improvising based on hearing their band member playing something, they would send it all back again and get them to do another take. So some of these have multiple takes so they could get more of a we're all playing together feeling. And is honestly some of the most solid dance music just all in one place that I've bought in a long time. Where, a lot of times you buy an album and you're like, yes, no, maybe, yes, right? There's usually a few there's no on these EPs. They're really, really good, and they're on Bandcamp. I put the link to his Bandcamp in the chat. So if you have extra spending money and you want to get some sweet music, please download his albums, and he obviously is dispersing the money amongst all the musicians, so you're supporting musicians during this time. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about how crazy that is, and damn how good these sound, because they really just sound like sweet, super tight recordings. You would never really, a lot of times those remote albums are very straight, they're very tink, 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 and this one has so much improvisation and just it's so good. I just love it so much, and I've been listening to it nonstop since I bought it on Friday. So the song that we're going to be dancing to tonight is I was just playing it during the kind of everyone joining the video time. Is Bounce Me Brother with a solid 4, and the vocals are by Laura Whitley, who's the best. And we're actually going to be starting partway into the song, so when her vocals come in. So there's going to be kind of a little part where she's kind of talking, and there's just a boom, 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 boom rhythm, and we're going to start dancing after that. But let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do in the first phrase before we try anything with music. So we're going to start with a 30s Charleston basic. So for anybody who is new to dancing in general, a shorthand way to think of this is you're going to take your right leg. Oh, and by the way, if you can't tell, the image is flipped, which means I'm a perfect mirror for you. So if I kick my right leg, you can kick your right leg, and it's we're mirroring each other, and it's great because I don't have to flip my choreography. So just treat me like a mirror. So you're going to kick your right leg, 1, 2. You're going to step down onto it, 3, 4. You're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. So kick, step, quick, step, bounce. Kick, step, quick, step, bounce. So that's a good shorthand. This is an all levels class, so I will be showing kind of shortcut things for people who might not be familiar with any of these steps. And I'm also going to be giving some pieces of flair for people who are already yeah, I know all those basic steps, Erica. Show me something, right? So 30s Charleston full out would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, where you have more of a jumping rope. I'll turn to slightly on a diagonal so you can see a little bit more. There's that forward and back motion. You let your arms swing. But again, if you're new to it, just think 1, 2, 3, 4, walk, kick, step, be do, ba, dee, da, boo, ba. You don't have to, you don't have to be dee, da, 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 right? But feel free if that's your thing. So we're going to do 1 30s Charleston basic at the top of our first phrase. And then we're going to do it again, but with a variation. So I'm going to show the first 2 8 counts, and then we'll talk about them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the only change on the second one is instead of going 5, 6, we're going 5, 6. Like we're taking a little lunge, and I'm looking off to my right. Boo! And then I look again at the audience. So if I did that very slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So let's try a 30s Charleston basic, and then let's try a 30s Charleston basic with this little lunge on the 5. Yeah? 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just keep bouncing 7, 8 on your left leg, because you're going to want your right leg free on count 1 of the next thing. So just go ahead and have it ready. Cool, let's do that one more time, but faster. 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, lunge and up, up. Cool. So why we need our right leg free is we're going to do some little kick across. I don't know what to call them. They're kind of outside kicks if you're doing them with a partner, but you're doing them by yourself, so I don't really know what to call them. But we're going to kick 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our right leg in the air all the way through count 4. 1, 2, 3, step down on 4. Yeah? So think of it as kick, pull, kick, step. And having a bounce in your standing leg will help. Let's just try kick, pull, kick, step. 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, and kick, pull, kick, step. So you should be standing on your right leg by the end. All right, let's try adding that on to what we've got. So we'll do our 30s Charleston basic with a lunge, and then some outside kicks along that right leg. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and our basic here. A-dee-da-da-da, our basic with the lunge. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool? We're going to do the same thing with our left leg, right? So we landed here on 4. Our left leg is free. We're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. But because the next thing faces forward, don't go as far around the corner as you did the first time. So let me show what I mean. So the first time, I really am making like a 180-degree turn. The second time, do-da, do-da. I want to find the audience, if at all possible, right? So why don't we try from that first outside kick. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do it together. 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So let's add that on. We'll do a 30s basic. We'll do our 30s basic with a lunge on 5, and we'll do our little outside kicks. 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, and our basic first. A-dee-da-da, we got our basic with the lunge. A 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right foot is free. Yeah? Cool. So, next thing is we're going to do some log rolls. So, what that means, we've got our right leg free. We're going to bring it across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So we were literally just going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, except every other time you step on the right foot, it goes across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this is not working out for any reason, because this is kind of what I'm considering maybe the medium version. The absolute shorthand version would just be to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just kind of do some flutter kicks, right? Because I'm actually going to show a little rhythm variation for this, for anyone that wants to play with more intricate rhythms. But we'll just put log rolls here for now, right? So let's try doing an 8 of log rolls. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, and a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And again, you can always simplify it down to right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Like you can just, maybe do something funny with your arms and pretend to be a penguin or something, and that will be awesome. So let's try outside kicks, right side, left side, into these little log rolls. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool? Let's try the whole first phrase, and then we'll try it with music. Just making sure we don't have any questions. Please feel free to type a question, comment, shout out into the chat box at any time. I have my phone over here, so I can kind of check them. Like I can see them on the iPad, but I think it's awkward to go up there and be really close to the camera. So I tend to check them on my phone instead, so you don't have to get a close-up of my pores, right? Cool, so let's do a 30s basic. 30s basic with a lunge, outside kicks, log rolls. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and the basic. First, dee-da-da, we got the basic with the lunge. A 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Let's try it with music. I have slowed the song down a little bit for us to work on things, and then we'll do full speed as we learn. But for now, we're going to do it at about 92% of full speed.
Jump to that rhythm, because it's all in for my beat.
All right.
Jump to that rhythm,
Here we go.
because it's all in for my beat.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on,
Let's do it one more time.
let's jumping. Everybody's on. Jump to that rhythm, because it's all in for my beat.
5, 6, 7, and go.
Some folks like to hear ain't being rhythm. I don't go for that stuff no more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on, and the whole place is jumping. Everybody.
Alrighty. See if we have any questions. Oh, a cat update. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, okay. So April often shares cat updates with us because, they have a lot of cats I feel like you have a lot of cats. I don't actually know how many cats you have. Maybe you just have a cat that's always around. So you have the volume turned down because the cat insisted on sitting in my doorway and Kevin's class is in the next room. Aww. So since she has to have the door open because the cat wants to sit there, she's listening to my class super quietly so as not to disturb the cat. Excellent. That's very good. My cat was judging me while I was choreographing this for you today. So he sat in judgment, just like a little loaf, just like this, and stared at me. So you have 4. That is a lot. I had 2 once, and that felt like a lot. And sometimes 1 feels like a lot. All right, cool. I want to show a buy-up, if you will, for the log rolls that you can try. And if you like, you can keep it. But it is not required. None of this is required. I can't even see you, right? So I really like how this hits some of the stuff in that particular 8 count. And that is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha! Don't freak out. First 4 counts are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your right foot down. 5. Tap on 6. Just your toe hits the ground. And then kick, step. So I'll do it again as slow as I can because it is kind of like there's like a minimum velocity needed. But it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap, kick, step. And it still takes 8 counts, right? Like if I did it a little bit faster and just counted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still puts you on the same foot as just doing log rolls or as just doing flutter kicks. So you have like ABC that you can choose. Like you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you can be like, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those of you who have taken classes with me before probably recognize that rhythm because we often use it when we turn. You're just not turning. It's exactly the same rhythm. And I just think it's fun because it just spoke to me, yeah? So let's try it together. You can decide if you like it. And if you don't, you can go back to one of the other options, right? Because again, all levels jazz, right? Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap, kick, step. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try it just slightly faster. It might actually be easier. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So you get to choose your own adventure on that one. I will probably demo the harder one most times, unless that is distracting, right? Just in case, sometimes like that could be a little too much, and if it is, just let me know. Be like, can you please demo with this one instead, and I'll switch. But let's talk about our next phrase. We're just going to do another 30s basic. So regardless of which thing you chose, whether you chose A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, your right foot is free. Whether you chose B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, look, your right foot is free. Or if you chose C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, doesn't matter. You are prepared for the next thing, so wee, you're welcome. You're going to do another 30s basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So why don't we do a little choose your own adventure? I will demonstrate the harder one, but I'll just count with numbers. You can choose whichever one you want, and then we'll do a 30s basic after so you can practice your transition from your log roll option into a 30s basic. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that one more time. I'll demonstrate with just plain log rolls this time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So again, you get to choose your adventure there. So yes, we start our second phrase with a 30s basic, and then we're gonna do, it's funny, I feel like I learned these as crazy legs, and then I saw another video where someone said this was crazy legs, and so I don't know what to call them, but just kind of kicking your legs out in the air. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So you don't have to get very high if you don't want to. You can be like 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, right? Or you can be like, I got a lot of space. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. But as long as you want to hit this on 8, yeah? It will become important. And your kicks are on the odds, right? 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Yeah? So let's give that a shot. I like this. It just makes me feel like keeps my upper body in control while I do all this stuff with my legs. But you can do whatever you like with your arms. I'll be doing this. Let's try crazy legs. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Let's put the 30s Charleston Basic on top and go into those crazy legs. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Cool. Sure we don't have any more questions? No? All right, so why we're ending here is we're gonna skate a little bit, but not for a whole 8 count. Like those of you who have been rolling with me in these classes for a while, you know I love to be like, yay, 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 a whole 8 count. We're not doing a whole 8 count. We're gonna go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got a little finicky on this one. I was dreaming big today, right? Okay, so we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're gonna go into some little apple jacks moving backwards, right? Let me show the whole 8 count, and then I'll break it down a little extra, right? So we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Yeah? Let me do it one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? There's not a kickball change. There's not time. That's why I had a weird look on my face the first time. I was like, I'm not on the correct foot. So you do this, but you don't get to go da-dun like normal, right? You go 4, 5, 6, and just tap on 7, because we're going to step down on 8. It will become important. So let me roll through that nice and slow. It's going to be 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tap, step. Yeah? Let's try it together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tap, step. So tapping with the right foot on 7 and actually transferring the weight on 8, because we're gonna do like a half break thing, and so we had to cheat so we could get there on 8. It's me cheating the math there because I didn't want to do it on the other side of my body because I'm lazy. All right, let me show that at a little bit more at speed, and I'm gonna put the crazy legs on top of it. So I'll show it and then we'll do it together. So I'm demoing first. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it. I'll do it less fast for us to do it together. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I actually don't think that was any slower. Let me go slower. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tap, step. Cool. All right. Alrighty. So let me show the whole routine so far with counts, and then we can try it with music, and then we'll finish off that. Actually, let's finish off the phrase. It's a little stupid to end before the end of the phrase. I'm a little tired today, guys. I'll be very vulnerable and honest with you. It's been a very hard week. So, like, I'm here, but, like, all of me is maybe not here. So we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. That seems like a lot. I know. So first thing is like a half break, but a half break more like you do in the Big Apple. So in a lot of my routines, we have half breaks where we go 8, 1, 2, and 3, like do, ma, ha, da, na. And this one just has something on every beat instead of stuff on the ands. So we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually simpler, right? You're just moving every beat. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try just that much together. So your right foot starts on 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So think right, left, kick, right. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, right, left, kick, right, left. Yeah? Do that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to cross on 5. Right leg is in front, arms are out to my right. I am going to turn counterclockwise. So if you take your right hand and touch your left shoulder and push, that's the direction you're going to turn. You're going to take the weight of your arms and you're going to utilize the muscles in your core and you're going to turn your body around. It's not even really 360 because you're already facing this way, yeah? You're just unwinding. And then my other tip on that is that I have weight in both feet, but am primarily weighted in the right foot, the foot that's crossed in front, until, and I'll make like a whoop noise when I change my weight to the other side. So, whoop, I move it to the left foot as I'm turning. If I do not do that, I end up here, or if I have weight equally in both feet, I might end up kind of more just like crossed again, right? So you have to actively move your axis into that left leg so you can just spin around. So that whole 8 count looks like 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to do this on 8 because of the thing that comes next. So I just want that to already be planted in your mind, right? But you actually have a lot of time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Like it's plenty of time, right? And then if the turn doesn't work for you, you can also just jump, whee, right? Like you can make it work. Also, if turning doesn't work for you for whatever your floor surface or your shoes, you can also just be like 5, 6, 7, and then just pop out of it. Like you don't have to turn, right? It's totally fine. You can just be like here, ha, ha. Like that's what we do in our outdoor classes because we can't turn on the asphalt parking lot. So we're just like, hey, ha, ha, right? And that's still fun. It's just not a turn. So feel free to modify that if you need to. But let's try that half break lock turn together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Say it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Right, left, kick, right, left, cross, turn, kick. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah? Let's try, because this I think is the hardest transition in the whole routine. Personally, for me, I definitely mess it up occasionally, and I came up with it. Is let's put the 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Like, there's just a lot happening there, and that transition of tapping on 7 so that that foot is still free to do that on 8 is like the most important part. So let's try that together, starting from 8, 1. Yeah? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you feel unbalanced here, that's okay, because we are going to actually move in that direction after that. So you can use that to your advantage, yeah? If your balance is a little woo-hoo, like mine is. Cool, let's try. See, we're kind of rapidly running out of time, so let's just try it with music from the top with our slowed down version. Make sure we don't have any questions. Nope, okay. Here we go with music.
Jump to that rhythm because it's solid for my beat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The boogie woogie was not
All right, one more time with music.
We got a new beat that no one can miss.
All right, let's try it. Let's actually try it full speed. We don't want to get too married to the slow-mo, as much as it is helpful, right?
And 4, let me hear it just once more. Come on and latch on to that rhythm because it's solid for my beat. Some folks like to hear 8-beat rhythm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3,
on, name the 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. Crazy legs.
everybody's all on the floor.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That was me
3,
from
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
the boogie woogie was not like this. We got a new beat that don't.
All right, how's it going out there? Feel free to ask questions. My all together was hilarious. Which was your all together? So the all together. Oh, okay. All right. So we have 2 more phrases, but the last phrase has a lot of similarity to the first phrase, so you don't actually have 2 full phrases left to learn. So we just did that little complex section, right, where we went 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I said it's okay if you felt a little imbalanced because we're going to move that way anyway. We're going to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So class I'm taking online from a guy in Leeds, he calls these fall off the rocks, because we're doing a fall off the log, and then we're doing rock, rock. And so now I just am like, fall off the rocks, yes. Let's see. Okay, so Eunicia says, I totally don't have the little bit of footwork before the turn at the end. So let's work on that. So let's back up to that. So we have that whole little 2-8 count section. We clap on 8, 8. We skate onto our right foot, 1, 2. Sorry, balance is challenged today, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, tap on 7. And then we go right, left, kick, right, left, cross, and turn. So let's do from the clap, right? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tap, step, do, ha, ba, ba, cross, turn, right? Let me know if that's helpful, or if you're like, no, really, specifically the 8-1, or specifically the little twists, right? Because all of that comes up pretty fast. Like, I definitely would like, all right, I'm biting off a lot here. So pretty much your important, if you were doing this with a group for fun, right, your important hits, right, are these, right? And then this can kind of be a little mushy, right? And then this can be a little mushy, but this is the hit. So if you think of destinations, your important destinations are this and then this, right? So even if you're kind of like 8, 1, 2, 3, mush, 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 oh no, 5, 6, 7, right? You hit the big moments, right? And if you hit those destinations, then filling in the things in between becomes easier, right? Believe me, trust me. Yeah? All right, so let's do that section one more time, because I'm guessing that's probably a problem section for everybody, right? Starting from the clap. 5, ooh, what do we got? After the twist, perfect. All right, so we're twisting 4, 5, 6, 7, you're just tapping the floor. Then take that right foot, fully commit to it on 8, fully commit to the left foot on 1, and then 2 is your right foot, which is already free, kicking, and 3 is that same right foot going behind you, right? So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's even put the little tap on 7. So I'll be like 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I think that is the trickiest part, is that you have to strike the floor before you step on it. And that's, that was a little mean of me because I didn't want to do a half break left turn on the other side because I feel wonky turning that way. So it's a selfish choice on my part. So here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. All right, so let's show, going back to what we were talking about, which was our fall off the rocks, which comes after 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had you kicking on 8. You're going to have your leg in the air on 8, and then you're going to walk right, left, right, and then you're going to lunge onto your left, and then rock back onto your right so that you can do it again on the other side. But let's try the right side first. So that kick happens on 8 because it's sort of the end of the block turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So everything is fast except for the 3, 4, right? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I lied. That's slow too, right? There's 2 slows there. So quick, 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 slow, slow, quick, quick. If you think in quicks and slows. I don't actually generally. I either think in numbers or I think in like little songs, like do-ba-ba-dee-da-shoo-ba, right? So let's do that together. A little fall off the rocks. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Yes, awesome, good, got it. Yeah, that's super great. So let's try that fall off the rocks one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. And then we're just going to do the same thing going the other way. It's going to start with the left leg on 8. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So let's try right, left. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you don't get to spend a lot of time here because you have to do that on 8. Yeah, that's the only kind of like of that move. Everything else I think feels pretty nice about that move, but that little moment is a little, yeah? Let's do that one more time, a little bit faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. And then we're just going to do a set of just plain unembellished fall off the logs, right? We just did 5, 7. We're going to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just plain fall off the logs. So let's do a set of plain fall off the logs. Right kick first. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try that little section together. Right, left, and then fall off the logs. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? And we're going to do some knee slaps after that. 8, 1, 2, 3. Clap on 4. Shake your butt in a circle. Yeah? Let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shaky, 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 shake. Only thing you think about during shaky, 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 shake is that you're going to use your right leg in a second. So maybe shaky, 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 so that most of your weight's on your left leg, right? So that you can utilize your right leg in a moment. So let me show that phrase in case you'd like to watch it one time before trying it. And then I'll do it again so we can try it together. So starting with the fall off the rocks. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Let's try it together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shaky, 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 shake. Cool? All right. So I'm going to finish this routine just because we're coming up on time and I'll probably go a little over. but I want to make sure I kind of take you guys on the journey. I do leave these up on our Facebook page, so if you're like, I did not get all of that, and you actually care to get all of it, right? As opposed to this was a whim that you're like, I'll take a dance class on the Thursday night. You can look at it again later, right? You're like, I'm gonna just keep rewinding that one section, right, until I get it. So yes, I always leave these up for you. So we did 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna repeat the first 2 8 counts of the first phrase. Basic of Charleston, dee-da-da. Basic with the lunge, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy peasy in the bag, right? Then we're gonna do a jazz square. So demonstrably easier than those kicks, right? We're just gonna take our right leg, we're gonna go across, back, side, front. So you're stepping on every other beat, and you're going right, left, left. Yes, see, doo-doo. All right, it's funny, I see the bubbles pop up, and sometimes it looks like it's really long, like it's a question, but it's just someone with a really long name joining the video. And I'm like, that's not a question at all, it's just a really long name. All right, so that last phrase, basic of Charleston, basic with our lunge, just like the beginning, and then we just go 1, 3, 5, 7. We do some knee slaps again. 8, 1, 2, 3, and then we literally just walk off to your left. 5, 7, like literally just walk off, right? I'm working on learning Mama Stew, and there's like part of one of these sections where you're just like, hey, and that's how you end the routine. So I kind of had that on the mind. And I'd made you turn already a bunch, so I was like, I'm not going to end with a turn. We'll just walk off the stage. So let's try that last phrase, right? And then we'll try the whole thing to music slowly, and then the whole thing to music full speed. So starting with our 30s basic. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7, and our jazz square, a dee-da-da, knee slap, walk away, boom, right? Just strutting off camera. It's really fun too, because I can see myself, so I'm just like, like a little cartoon character. I love it. All right, so let's try the whole thing with music. I'll talk us through we have our 30s basic with a lunge, outside kicks, log rolls, choose your own adventure, 30s basic, crazy legs, and then the hard part, right? Skates, twisties, tap into our half break lock turn, into our fall off the rocks, into our fall off the logs, knee slaps, shake your butt, basic of Charleston, just like the beginning, basic with the lunge, just like the beginning, jazz square, different than the beginning, knee slaps, walk away. All right, let's do it.
Until that rhythm, because it's solid for my
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And then with a lunge, 5, 7, and jazz square. Knee slap, walk off the stage. Water moment, which will also give you a moment to type if there are any places where you're like, before we try it full speed, Erica, can you please show this one thing again? Because I'm always happy to do that. Because I know sometimes it's like, these video classes, I can't see you. So I'm like, well, I did it 2 or 3 times, so I guess I'll move on. Whereas if I was in a real class with a mirror and I can see what's happening behind me, And I'm like, oh, okay, we need to do that step 3 or 4 more times, right? I can kind of read the room. I can't really read the room with an iPad, so you have to advocate for yourself. All right, so I'll have one more sip, and I'll check for questions, and then we'll try it full speed. All right, we got a bubble. Knee slap, walk off is your new favorite combo. Oh, I'm so happy, April. So, April, I don't know if you've been taking the swing dance leads classes still, but he did just finish Mama Stew, and the whole last phrase of Mama Stew is fall off the rocks, do, da, 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 heh, dee, da, da, and then you just, like, you literally are just like as low as you can. Like, it's called a pimp walk, but like, I don't really use that term, right? But that's what he's using as the term. But I can really feel the bar class that I took on Tuesday when I do that. I'm like, oh, it burns. But yeah, it's a really fun, like, you just walk off, right? All right, cool. So full speed. Everyone's ready, hydrated, right? Ready to do it. Here we go. For reals. And I'll let us listen to a little bit of Laura Windley's little talky talk section here, because it's cute.
Say, what kind of beat is that? Man, that really spins my head. Doesn't sound like boogie woogie, 'cause it's really got a beat. Seems to me that it's in four. Let me hear it just once more. Come on and latch on to that rhythm, because it's solid for my beat.
6, 7, 8, 4.
Some folks like to hear 8-beat rhythm, but I don't go for that stuff no more.
1,
And
2,
it's time
3,
to really
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basic.
come on, then the whole place is jumping.
Crazy legs.
Everybody's all on the floor.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go.
Move the tables and roll the window. Shut the windows and lock the door.
Jazz square.
While I try to pick the little brown jug up, bounce me across the solid floor.
So yeah, it is fun, right? It's a fun exit. And if I was gonna choreograph the whole routine, like maybe we would move somewhere and something else. Like if it was a team, which I never have choreographed a team thing before, but like that would be a fun way to be like, okay, group 1 goes off, group 2 comes on and does something different, right? Or someone solos, right? It would be fun. Cool. So that's the whole routine. Whew. A little heavy breathing here for you on the microphone. Clearly I have not been keeping up with my cycle classes and other cardio activities during the pandemic. Oh, good. I'm glad it's getting better. Nice. And what is our other? Okay, but not the Wednesday ones. Okay, yes, I never take the Saturday ones, April, because I've been going in person to Richmond Ballet because they have an excellent mask policy. And they're like, everyone takes it seriously and is really good and has proper masks over their nose and everything, and no one's being a joker. So I've been actually taking an in-person class on Saturday mornings. So I'm glad you're doing the Saturday ones. That's fun. Cool. So that's all I got for you tonight. I'm going to continue to live stream my normal schedule through the end of September. And then I was talking about this at the end of Dance Fitness. Facebook, they have some weird new policy coming October 1st. And in their, kind of weird, kind of specific but non-specific language, it kind of sounds like what I do might get shut down as far as music, even though I try really hard to use like independent modern bands where there's not like a record label algorithm like hardcore enforcing copyright. And in fact, I know a lot of these people, and I, actively encourage people to go download their music. So I do hope people go and buy their music and that they're getting something from me using their music in these classes. I don't know. So what I'll be switching to in October is this class will still be available online if you are not local Or if you're just like, oh, I'm so not comfortable coming and taking a class in person yet, right? That's totally fine. I am going to have it in person for anyone who would like to do that. It will be masks 100% of the time. Like literally, I don't want to see your nose. I don't want to see your tonsils, right? I'll be in a mask. I tested my mask with a microphone. It works great. In fact, then you don't get the like breathing, right? You just get my voice. It's fantastic. But then I will be doing the live portion of the class over Zoom. And you will be in class with the other students, but you will be an iPod or an iPad in the middle of the room that I can talk to, and you can unmute yourself and ask me questions, right? So you can be a fully fledged member of the class. The only thing with Zoom, obviously, is you have to register in advance. It's not like Facebook Live, you just kind of like wander in, right? And so I do want to still keep my like no barriers to dance thing going through this pandemic, because I think it's really important. But it was really complex to set up that registration form for pay what you can pricing, because it would have been like 16 things on the drop down menu. So I only have it set at the normal $10 drop in, right? $10 drop in, whether you're coming in person or you're doing it on Zoom. But I have a discount code. So if you use the discount code Helping Hand, all one word, smush it together, it will drop the online price down to $5. And if $5 is a barrier, right? Because I totally understand. Like there was literally a time in my life where I bought ramen and Alley Cat brand cat food with rolled pennies. And I think the cat food was more expensive than my food, right? So I totally remember this time, right? I recognize that $5 can buy a lot of things, right? And so if that's you, please just drop me a line and like no questions asked. Like just be like, I need a free class, or like I however you want to put it. Like pay what you can is $0, and I'll be like, great, here I'll send you the link. Like tell me what day you want to come and I'll send you the link. Or I'll come up with a code that'll zero it out. I'll see if I can figure that out. But anyway, you can be $0, you can be $5, you can be $10, because we just want you to keep dancing. We just want you to take the classes. And then for Dance Fitness, I will probably just move that to YouTube only, because I've been pre-recording some and putting them on YouTube on the weekends, and they're just available all the time. You can watch them whenever you want. It's a full-length class. YouTube is a lot less weird about music copyright, because they allow the copyright holders to monetize the video instead of me, and that's fine, right? So there's very few songs I can't use on YouTube. So, cool. I think I put all of that in the chat. I know it was a lot of words. I'm alone in a room and I babble. So, thank you so much for coming out, virtually coming out, for joining me on this. Because I really do enjoy these. I enjoy knowing that you're out there. I really enjoy when you ask questions and make comments, because it lets me know that you're out there. Yay, I'm glad. Oh, wow, we had a first timer. That's so awesome. That like really warms the cockles, right? Awesome. All right, well, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you guys next Thursday. I also have outdoor classes on Tuesdays. I do this type of format, but just outdoors. No spins and turns, because we're outdoors. So it's usually a little bit easier choreography, and they're super fun. So I hope to see you there, or just see you virtually next week. Bye, guys.